like legally, how are you gonna like go after him and how are you gonna get your money and like da 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 da. So I think Emily knows how to stay in the mix because Gina and Emily, if you talk to any Bravo fan, they're not their favorites. No one's ever gonna say this much, but they make it through. They get the brand deals, they get the paycheck, they cash it, they move on. They do their job, I guess. And Emily does ask the questions. She moves the narrative forward. She's pretty likable. She tells you enough about her life. I'm okay with her. I just don't like this idea that like you said, they're rolling the dice again, bringing someone back, and then you're already kind of poisoning the well. For all the people that watched from season one, we like Gretchen and we're not tired of her. Like we want her back. We want her to get into Tamara's ass. We want that. So like telling us that we're gonna be sick of her, I don't think so.
I agree. By the way, the word she used for the shocking finale is she says she felt very uncomfortable and the whole cast felt very uncomfortable. So something happens that left her very uncomfortable.
I wonder if it's that rumor that Katie told me, which I can't say. I mean, maybe I'll say in a couple of weeks. But she said something about Heather Dubrow's marriage. I wonder if it's that because I feel like that was very awkward what she told me. So,
I don't
oh,
know. I just for some reason like I don't know where I read this. It was like it implied that it was between Gretchen and Tamra.
oh, okay. So it's something with them. It's not with Katie. I thought because like sometimes the stuff with Katie, like I feel like they all feel awkward when she like has her reactions to stuff. They don't know what to do with her.
They don't know what to do with her, and this is what she said. This is I found the language. I
Verbatim.
was well. Besides her being exhausting, she said Tamara was different this year, and she doesn't know if it was because she didn't want to deal with Gretchen or because she was going through everything, with Teddy. I would think it's Teddy. I mean, I don't think Tamara's scared of. I mean, Gretchen. I love Gretchen, but I don't think Tamara runs really scared.
No.
And she says, here it is. Alexis is almost like a cartoon character, bonkers and nutty, and
Oh,
doesn't make any sense. Could you have a conversation with her that made any sense or had any takeaway? And it's a question mark. So she means no. She says, Gretchen, that's the difference. Gretchen could be more reasonable and she can have conversations. Well, I mean, that's not really a shock, right?
that's not shocking. Wait, who said that? Emily said that or Tamara?
Yeah, Emily. So she said that this one's Alexis is a cartoon character and Gretchen's more like. I mean, that makes sense. Alexis is that what's the word? Who Alexis reminds me of, but not quite as bad, is Kelly Bensimon. Like Kelly
Emily.
Bensimon is pure word salad. Like even now, if you watch
We're like
her videos, yeah, she's like, I am in the Hamptons and I'm showing a property today, and it has bedrooms, and bedrooms are so essential. I'm like, ugh, Kelly sells real estate though. I don't know. I don't know how, but I mean,
I think, it's she's one of those people that when she gets back to like normal or equilibrium, she's quite lovely and quite like
and
loose.
she's smart. She's not dumb.
She's not dumb, but then all of a sudden she's like, I'm a runner. Remember when she was running in the bike lane like that? It's just I can't get that out of my head. Or even in Scary Island where they were all yelling at her and then she like the things she was saying, and you're gonna murder me, Bethany. I was like, I don't know, I think she's
Yeah, I don't
not
know.
well. She's not well.
She's a little out there. I mean, she like her social media. I think she's good at social media, and I think she's pretty and she's out there. She is known in the Hamptons. So, I mean, but
Right?
she sells real estate. But that's what Emily
A
says.
little weird. You got to be a little weird to be a housewife. I mean, let's be honest. I mean,
Yeah,
are
you
any
do.
normal?
Now,
Okay, so there you go.
well, heading back to the East Coast, Rory, your good friends in Rory gets banned because it's starting and it's getting worse. The Bonnet Shore Beach Club and the Alpine Country Club, two places have said no. I don't know if they watched New Jersey with that Ashley Maleo running through the country club and pulling the wig, the hair of Staub, the extensions, and or if they know about some of the other stuff, the table flip by our good friend Teresa. But two clubs have said we do not want this trash filming here. So
Oh,
is this shocking? I mean, isn't it? It's a good plug if you film there, but no, the ladies. Oh, and by the way, at the Bonnet Shore Beach Board, they said the board. There's a board of directors, and they
oh.
voted, and they said keep the ladies out,
I don't. Okay,
banned.
I don't think it's the way it's being presented. I think it's a little different than the facts. If you go to a country club, which I don't golf, but I know a lot of people that have memberships, a lot of that is about privacy and like doing your own thing, or like a lot of these men at these country clubs have affairs. The women sleep with the tennis instructors. I mean, that's I know it's from like movies and shows, but it really happens with rich people. So I feel like they don't want a camera crew coming in there. You know what I mean? And catching their husband David, I don't know, fiddling the whatever, like the woman I
Diddlin and
what
daddlin.
diddlin daddlin. You know what I mean? Like you don't what do they call that person that carries your stuff? What do they call that?
The caddy for the
Caddy.
golf.
Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want your husband diddling the caddy, like whatever it is on camera and being caught, right? So I think that's really what it is, as opposed to we don't want housewives drama. Maybe that's part of it, but I think a lot of that is the privacy of it. You have to sign. Then a lot of these people are high net worth individuals. They don't want to be seen. And maybe Taylor Swift goes to this country club. But who knows? Who
And
knows?
Rhode Island, it is, it's New England, darling.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah, yeah.
little, it's not Salt
Hoity
Lake.
toity. It's
Salt
not
Lake is like, come on in. What do you want? Yeah,
right,
we're Mormons and we drink and we love sex, but we're not supposed to.
right,
It's
right.
a little, so they're banned. They're banned and
They
pictures are
need to really go to a country club. They don't need to. It's like, why do we need that?
no.
Go to a restaurant. Like it doesn't matter.
Go to a restaurant. This Brianna Latore, she is the lip bunny. She's like big into lip filling. And there's supposed to be a lot of cosmetology type people, but she is kind of the one that has the biggest following pre the show. And there's 8 people involved, and they just showed I took a picture of it, like the house husbands, if all 8 of these people become full time. And
Are they cute?
Brianna's man, Damon. Let me see if I can find a picture. So the one that's supposed to be the kind of most popular prior to the show, yeah, her husband looks pretty damn cute to me.
Okay.
Here's like I can hold this up. I don't know if you can see this. I mean, like I'm counting one, two, I'm
There's 8 of them.
counting 3 attractive guys, but
Okay.
this one
They're
is
all
one.
married?
Look,
Oh,
that
he's
one.
cute. It's very Love Island. He's cute.
He's cute, but then look at this one. I don't find so bad.
Oh, that's not so bad. He looks like a little bit American Psycho, but it's fine.
A little conservative. And then, I mean, okay, like I'm grasping at straws, but this one ain't so bad either.
I wouldn't throw any of these men out of bed.
No, then, I mean, for everyone who watches on YouTube, I am holding this up. Then the others, I don't know. But listen, this is a young crowd, everybody. This is a
Okay.
young
What
crowd.
about Dolo? Is she going to join or is that just a rumor?
Well, I just did a show, and I mean, there's no sighting of Dolo as of yet. So they're into this, and there's no Dolo. So I'm standing behind what I heard in my prediction that Dolo will be on this the way that Sheena and Lala are on it. She will go up for a weekend, I guess, paid by Bravo, stay at the inn with Paulie, and she will have a lunch with one of the ladies. And they won't
Perfect.
break the fourth wall, no advice, but she'll just say something like, "Oh, I know all about friend groups that don't get along," or something. Be careful
Totally.
no one flips the table. And then she'll get back on the
Yeah.
train and go home. That's just my prediction. One
I
episode.